Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today a sad announcement was made because, well, one of the biggest icons in heavy metal has unfortunately passed away. So you all probably know it by now. Lemmy Kilmeister from Motorhead, one of the biggest legends in heavy metal, passed away on the 29th of December, unfortunately, due to cancer. I think it was the 26th they announced, or he found out that he had a very aggressive cancer and it killed him within days, which is horrible, but you know, that's how it goes. He was 70 years old and he was living the rock and roll lifestyle for sure. He was one of the guys who drank a lot and, you know, did drugs and whatnot, but he still managed to do a lot of shows. And he actually said a quote like last year that he was pretty impressed that he wasn't killed yet, or he wasn't dead yet, and that he would keep on playing until he died, even if he had to use a cane to walk on stage. And he did. I actually saw them at Wacken the year, was that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where he had to stop because of his health. He's had a few health issues. He had something with his heart as well. But I just wanted to do this as tribute. So hopefully he's somewhere right now enjoying a cold brew or some Jack Daniels with Dio, which is one of the legends that we lost a few years back now as well. So representing with my Motorhead shirt, and you know, just a little rest in peace for Lemmy. So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing a beer that I thought would be fitting because it's kind of metal themed. This is from a new brewery I've never had any beer from, and this is Tempel Brewing in Sweden, and they're a metal themed brewery that only do sours, which is pretty cool, or that's their main focus at least. And this is their Perdition Sour Raspberry Stout. Hopefully it will focus on that label because that is freaking awesome. It's 8.3% Sour Imperial Stout, or Sour Stout on 8. Yeah, 8.3% as I said. And then it's re-fermented on raspberries, or aged on raspberries. So that sounds really nice. I should have had something Jack Daniels barrel aged for Lemmy because, you know, he was a big advocate of Jack Daniels. But I think this will do as well because it's metal themed and not just a beer. So we're cracking a brew for Lemmy and getting it poured. So Motorhead is one of those bands that everyone who's into metal must have listened to at some point. It was one of the early bands I started listening to way back in the day. I must say I haven't listened to them as much as I used to, mainly because, you know, your music taste varies a lot and changes, and you get into heavier bands and whatnot. But Lemmy and Motorhead certainly has a special place in my heart. It was one of the bands that I started listening to when I got into this whole metal thing. So yeah, just, it's crazy, man. The metal, the old guys have been, you know, falling like flies lately. It's sad, but we got it poured here, guys, and it looks like a stout. It's a black color, beige-ish head, fixing away quickly. Understandable since it is sour. So yeah, without further ado, let's give it the aroma, a smell. Yeah, that smells, oh, it's very vinous and lots of raspberry. It smells like a sour stout, very effervescent, lots of raspberry, tart raspberry. There's chocolate, coffee, roasty, toasty notes, balsamic vinegar, almost like a balsamic vinegar reduction with raspberries in it. Oh, this smells really nice. Sour stouts can be really damn good. It's been a while. I mean, one of my all-time favorite sour stouts is Tart of Darkness. That's amazing. But yeah, this smells really nice. There's some toasty, kind of charry, roasty notes, but the raspberry really is dominating. But let's give this one a taste, guys. Cheers, Lemmy. Rest in peace. Metal for life, dude. That does not drink like an 8% beer. This is my first beer by these guys. I got this, totally forgot to mention that as well because I was talking about Lemmy, but got this beer from beergym.com. Great Belgian webshop, check them out, guys. It's actually because of Beer Gym I know this brewery, because I saw it on their website. I was like, metal themed brewery from Sweden? Let me check that shit out. Medium mouthfeel, semi-light. Not super sour. It's definitely sour. You're getting sour raspberries, that kind of sour vinous, kind of a balsamic vinegar reduction thing with raspberries. I'm definitely getting that, and lots of chocolate and almost an oaty feel on the aftertaste. I don't think it's made with oats, is it? It doesn't say. It almost has this like a sweet oaty flavor. And then yeah, this is the tart raspberries really dominate, but they play in very nicely with the stouty qualities, like the tart stouty flavors. There's like some chocolatey notes and chars and roast, a hint of coffee, which really actually pairs well. It's kind of desserty. I think this would be really good with like vanilla chocolate ice cream with some kind of fruit reduction, because it's got the fruit and the chocolate flavors from the stout. This is actually pretty nice. It's not like Heart of Darkness level of complexity, but that's also barrel aged, but it's still really nice. And it's metal. That's a big plus as well. I mean, that label with that kind of demon on there looks freaking amazing. Yeah, this is pretty good stuff. Most dominating flavors are definitely the raspberry and whatnot, and yeah, raspberry and like the kind of chocolatey flavors. It's like definitely raspberry and tartness and sourness up front, and the aftertaste on the back end is more of the chocolate, roasty, charry, almost slightly ashy, stout type flavors. Let's go. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's lacking a little bit of complexity. I mean, it's got some nice flavors, but the raspberry really dominates. I'm not sure if I should go 90 or like 88 somewhere. Let's go 89 then, because I'm not really sure. But it's still a really tasty stout, and huge pluses in my book for the whole metal theme. But if you got a little bit more mouthfeel going on this one, maybe tone down. Maybe tone down a little bit of the raspberry flavor and get it in more balance with the rest of the beer. That'd be nice. But yeah, good stuff. A pretty nice beer to celebrate one of the legends of rock and roll and heavy metal. So, guys, now I'm gonna go blast some Motorhead. For all the reasons, I'm gonna listen to We Are the Road Crew first. I think that's a nice song. So, cheers, guys. Hope you guys are listening to some Motorhead tonight to celebrate the life of a legend. And as always, remember to subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Let me know what you think of the Tempel Perdition Sour Raspberry Stout. If you've had a chance to try it, check out Beer Doom, and cheers, guys. See you in another beer review, and rest in peace, Lemmy.